All right, everybody. So this is your instructor for Math 1314, Spring 2022. And test one is here. So I have posted the links and made the test available as of about 10 minutes ago. But before I really have it up and working, I wanted to make this video to explain how you're going to proceed to take the test. Okay? So let's say that you get to the point where you're ready to take the test. The test is found on MyMathLab. Okay, so we can go to assignments, and there we're going to see the assignments that have already happened, the assignments that are still open, the quiz is still open, and of course the test is still open. And let's say we're ready to take the test. Okay, so we click on the test and it wants a password. All right, so let's talk about where you get the password. So let's see, that's going to be found over here on Canvas. So let's say that on Canvas, we, among all of our courses, go to College Algebra, Math 1314. If you go to Modules, you'll find the Test 1 module, the videos, so on, all that stuff. And here, you see that link where it says Test 1 remotely proctored? That's where you'll find the password for the test on MyMathLab, okay? And the reason I do it that way is that, keeping the password here is what ensures that the test is proctored, all right? So to start this, first I would always click this Secure Exam Proctor link first, okay, which activates Proctorio on your computer. And then I'll walk you through what will happen when you click Test 1. So when you click Test 1, Proctorio will do some system checks and make sure your webcam is working and so on and so forth. And it should take you to this screen, and it should allow you to read the instructions and ultimately get to the password. If that doesn't happen, there's probably nothing I can do about it. You'll have to use the live chat. I can't emphasize this enough. The only people that can fix what's wrong are the people at Proctorio. I wish I could fix all the problems for you. I'm not crazy about using Proctorio, but it's what we have. It's all I'm really given. And if they can't initially fix the problem, you have to insist that they escalate it and find somebody who can. All right. Sorry about that. That's just the way it is. Okay. If doing so delays you past the due date, then all I'm asking is that you just keep me informed of that, and I can't hold that against you if you can't get it to work, and I'll give you time. At some point you'll get it working. Okay. All right. So if you have any problems with this at all, if you don't get to the point in that test one link where it gives you the password for the test over here, use the live chat and insist they escalate the issue until it can be fixed. Okay, so say we click on this, then here are the instructions that you'll see. The test is on MyMathLab, which I told you already. It's protected by a password. You'll find the password for the test here. Okay, now, these are the instructions you're going to see, but I thought it'd be nice if you could see them before you take the test. So I would like you to send me some work for some of the questions. Questions 23 through 28 for this test. Those are the last 6 questions on the test. And what you do is you just write the work out and you take photos of them and you send that to me, okay? And for those, you can get some partial credit, but if you don't send me any work at all, then you don't get any credit. I'm going to want to see some work for those last 6 questions, all right? You can, use whatever notes you want. If you want to see more information about what's allowed on the test, then please see the course information document. But what I don't want is for you to look up work or answers on your computer or some other device. Don't go to some website that works all the steps out for you, etc. I want you to be the one doing the math, unless you need to use a calculator to do calculations, okay? Otherwise, you're the one doing the math. All right, your work and behavior will be scrutinized very carefully. Okay, Proctorio records your web traffic, and don't be caught going to a website that does everything for you and all you do is put the answer in. Okay. Now, I talked about up here that I would like for you to send me your work. Okay. If you send me your work as a single, as in one, PDF file with the problems numbered and in order, you'll get 5 extra points on the test. Now, there are lots of ways that you can take photos on your phone and make a single PDF file. And there's so many ways that that can be done that I'm not going to address it here, but let me just say, if this is important to you, if it's important you get those 5 extra points, then find some way to do that. What I would do, or the one thing I know is, like, I could take all the pictures, I could upload them into a Word document, and I could save that Word document as a PDF. That's one way to do it. But there are apps for your phone, and what those apps are going to be are going to depend on what kind of phone you have and so on. So keep in mind that, I've told you about this right now, that if you can do that, send me one PDF file with all those problems, 23 through 28, numbered and in order, you'll get 5 extra points, okay? All right, so let's say that, like, once we read all the instructions, well, it'll give us an option to start the quiz, or in my case, resume the quiz, since I've been playing with it a little bit. And I think it's at that point that Proctorio does all the system checks and verifies your webcam is working and so on. But, all right, it will take you to this question, or it says keep this page open. All right, this is what ensures that everything is being recorded while you take the test, and that your test is being proctored. Don't close this. I would like to see some ID. All right, don't forget to do that. Do that right away. And then here in step 3, it says, oh, did you show your ID? Make sure you do that. All right, it's important. You can now open MyMathLab, which I happen to have open already, and locate the test, which, remember, asks you for a password, and the password is, okay, now right there I don't have it because I don't want you to get the password this way. The only way I want you to get it is through the proctoring. Okay, so you take that password, you type it in over here, and that allows you to start the test. Okay, all right, then you take the test, however you would do that, right, at your own pace, keeping in mind the time limit and so on. Once you're done with the test, come over here and answer true, because when you do that, it ends the proctoring session. Okay, so this true false question and you answering true is just a way to end it, and then you're done at that point. All right, don't answer true to this before you're done, because doing so is what ends the proctoring. All right, now I'll say it again though. If you cannot get to this point where you see this question and the password for the test over here, then you'll have to work that out with Proctorio. And the way you do that is use the live chat, insist that, look, this thing is working, it's not the instructor's fault, other people are taking it just fine, I need you to find somebody that can fix this for me. You have to insist that they escalate it, okay? But, as you're doing that, keep me posted. If you're having trouble, it's not a bad thing to let me know. If the problems you're having, makes you miss the deadline, and I won't hold that against you, right? You just keep me posted about that. We'll find some way for you to take the test and get Proctorio working, even if it takes a little bit longer. Okay, so that's one reason, Proctorio is sort of a pain, and I'm giving you 10 points to do this already, and then another 5 points if you just send me your work as a PDF, so I'm going to give you some extra points, hopefully, to make things a little bit better. Okay, so anyway, that is how you proceed to take the test. I want to remind you, though, of something. People have been messaging me through Canvas. So remember, here's the course information document.
contains just about everything you need to know about the class. How can I contact you? Please use the address jeffrey.brignac@my.tccd. Please do that, okay? I mean, I have an Outlook email, I've got the Canvas system. It's just convenient for me if everybody emails me in the same place. Okay, so if you need to contact me, if you need to send me anything, do it that way and not some other way. Okay, so that's something that I would like to ask you to do as a favor to me. Otherwise, good luck on the test, and remember to keep me posted about your progress.